On the dividend news, we do have United Health Group, which hiked its dividend by 5.2%. We also have ticker symbol ALV, which hiked its dividend by an awesome dividend hike of 21.4%. What's up, everybody? This is Antonio here to bring you episode 293 of the portfolio update. So you guys already know it's Sunday. It's time to go over the portfolio, what we bought, what we sold, what dividends came in. And guys, the portfolio hit an all-time high, and that is pretty awesome. But you guys already know every single Sunday we come back, we look at our Google Sheets dashboard and see how much the portfolio is projected to make on passive income. These are the dividends. The portfolio is projected to make $142.79. We should see this much higher by the end of the video. Dollar cost average into the portfolio, and guys, try to keep those disciplines. And it's been paying off fairly well, guys. But as you'll see here, annual dividends is still the same. Had not had an opportunity. Same thing for quarterly dividends, and then as well for options premiums. Right now, I've lost the ability to do options because I did that pledged line of credit, which I'll show you shortly. It's still work in progress. We also have a rate of return, which was a 4.99% that we made from options last year. Hopefully, once I get all this loan stuff, get it all out of the way, we'll be able to go back to options, and hopefully I can start making some extra income, extra crumbs. Those little crumbs do add up, and it's just a cherry on top, guys. But if we do look though here at our goals, guys, which is kind of the most important thing, which I actually have not updated, but they're very similar. They're just I'm trying to still reach 20,000 subscribers. So if you're new to the channel or returning viewer that hasn't subscribed, consider subscribing with that notification. Help me reach that 20,000 subscriber mark as well. Drop a big thumbs up on the video. Helps out the channel a lot. It costs you nothing. And guys, we're trying to make these really kind of change a little bit. And then we're dollar cost averaging about $200 a week. We're really doing 100, but I've been trying to do about $200, $300. And if I do get that loan from my pledged credit line, I'll probably just do 100 so that I can knock off that loan much quicker. But we do have invested $135,000 in $135,351.84. We are at the 300K mark, which we hit back in May, and actually in April we went down quite a bit, and then we've started recovering, and we're past about 318,000. So it'll be interesting to see where we hit 400K, guys, and we're gonna keep tracking that. But anyways, we'll go ahead and jump over here so we can look at the portfolio. So as you'll see here, guys, the portfolio is at $318,621.91. The portfolio has come a long way since April, and you'll see that they changed. That is $4,678.59, which is about a 1.49%. That 1 month change is at $31,449.56. That is a 10.95% on the change and the green. And we did sell out of a lot of SAHD, put it into tech, and it's been paying off fairly well. If I do show you guys here, I guess I'll show you the 1 year. And if we look back at let me look. So if I do show you guys here, maybe around December 2024, we were at 284, 280, 270, 290, just kept fluctuating. And then comes around March and we start going downwards, 270, and then April 271, and then we hit on April 6th, April 8th, $246,000, guys. We went down quite a bit, and now we are finally recovering. We started going slowly upwards, 250, 271, 275, 290, then we hit 289. We just fluctuated, then we hit the broke 300K mark, and then we just been started going upwards, 306, 302, and then 308, 309, 310, 312, 314, and then this past week we ended the week with 318. So we'll see what happens, guys. Of course, all of this stuff does fluctuate over time. Definitely not really worried about it because my portfolio is geared to be invested for about 10, 15, 20 years from now. And then as well, I am actually pulling, I know I could actually pull out of this money pay a little bit less in taxes, well, I guess slightly, but my main goal, I'm trying to keep disciplined. This money I don't want to touch absolutely unless it's the last possible thing that I have to do. And that is why I'm trying to use that line of credit to try to just be able to pay that off. And I want to continue to see this portfolio grow and continue to stay that motivation, because it would put me back quite a bit, even though I know it's a little bit of an 8% APR. But I'm going to try to focus on trying to pay it off as soon as possible, and then we'll look at the pledged asset line of credit, which has been approved. I think I'm just waiting on a couple little other things, and then I think maybe in about 2 months or so I'll be actually pulling some money. But I just want to have it ready to go, be able to do that if I need to do it, which I think I probably will. But yeah, that is the goal there. But I want to show you the S&P 500, which tracks the 500, or I guess the 5 best companies in the US. You'll see that we do look at the 6-month here, just so you guys can see all the way since January. It did go down slowly at around February or so, and then you'll see that we did go down quite a bit. We went down about an 18%, almost 19%. So hopefully you guys were buying on the way down, and then on the way up from here, I guess since, what was it, April 8th, my mouse isn't working very well, but April 8th, if you bought that dip and you started buying, guys, you should be up about a 20% raise, or I guess in the green 20%, which is really awesome return. But if we look at the 5 years here, guys, you guys can see it was always great to be buying the dip, all these pullbacks, and we are probably close to all-time highs, I believe, if not. But we'll see what happens. We could actually go back down again, and I'll be buying, obviously not a lot because I won't have that much income, but I'll be trying to deposit as much as possible, and hopefully that creates a great buying opportunity, because those are just discounts. If we do look at the QQQ, you'll see as well on the 6-month, you'll see that from the peak it did go down about 22-23%, and then that was about April 8th. This is the last one we hit the bottom, and then it started recovering, and you should be up about 27-28% almost in the green if you were buying since the low. And we were doing both, guys, buying all the way down here and then going back up and recovering. And you guys can kind of see that on my Sunday videos. I am pretty transparent with all my purchases. I've been mainly just buying Google, but I did sell out of SEHD and put it all into Meta, Amazon, Google. I bought a couple other companies. Microsoft, I think I bought some more. I can't remember, but basically I was accumulating shares and moving my SEHD position, and I think it was the right move. I did leave some positions in SEHD because I do love that ETF, but especially since my investing time horizon is pretty lengthy, I think I'm gonna get a better return doing this, what I did, and I think I'm pretty good with what I'm doing right now. It's been paying off so far. But if I do show you the positions here, you'll see on gains we are at $60,456.83, which is a 23.42%, which is pretty motivating. We do have quite a bit of cash available. That's 44 cents. I'm just kidding, guys. But as you guys can see, I guess my positions did change now slightly because I do have that pledged line of credit, and I guess it's showing pretty differently, and then I'm not sure if that's what the case is, or maybe Schwab did get an update. Let me know in the comment section if yours looks the same. But you guys can see all the positions. Pretty happy with where we're at with this. Most of my positions are in the green except SEHD. SEHD, I believe we're down slightly, about a 3%. And then but long term I think it'll be fine, and I'm super happy with that. If we do look at the portfolio, I guess in the gains we are about $101,583.06. so you guys can see this trend going upwards. We kept buying the dip down here, and now we're going up. And if we look at the rate of return, that is a 49.28%, which is really awesome. And then on the investment income, next 12 months we're estimated about $1,770.73 for annually, averaging about monthly $147.56. This will slowly go get bigger and bigger over time because my companies are double-digit 5-year CAGRs, and I am super excited to see that dividend growth in the long term. If we do look at the transactions though, I do have it to start from June 1st all the way till the 7th, and then you'll see that we weren't pretty busy here. Actually, on the 2nd of June, we did get a dividend from Visa that was $17.75. We also bought some Google, guys. I've been picking up Google and been accumulating shares. Spent $200, bought at 168.98, which bought us 1.18 shares, and we did deposit those $200 that we used Google to buy it, because we dollar cost average into the portfolio no matter what the market's doing. And then the drip from Visa did hit. That was a drip of $17.75, which bought 0.049 shares at $362. And then, guys, there was a $200 deposit that I used to buy Google, and next week I'll be depositing more money so we can continue to dollar cost average into the portfolio. It will probably most likely be Google, and we'll be picking up some more shares, and then I think in a couple years we'll be looking pretty good on the Google positions. But if I do show you guys here, this is the dashboard. I have a copy of this over here, so we can kind of jump over to Empower so we can kind of look at the positions and see how much we grew the dividend snowball from the drip of Visa in the purchase from Google. So let's go ahead and jump over to Empower, and I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, so we're at Empower, and this is my Schwab account. You see this green button's called Copy Holdings. Click on it, copies the content of my portfolio, which then we can right click, pay special values only, and there we are good to go. This is actually an old snapshot of my portfolio positions from last week. When we go to portfolio tools and then click update portfolio holdings, this will get wiped. It'll parse out the new stuff, so let's go ahead and click on it, give it a second or two, and there it goes, guys. Everything is being auto calculated, and as you'll see, projected dividend yield is at 0.54% compared to last week of 0.55%. And then, guys, yield on cost is still at 0.66%. Very low dividend yields for my projection, or I guess for my dividend portfolio, guys, especially because my portfolio is in the 300K mark. Very low dividend yield. I do get comments a lot on that, but guys, we're in it for the long term, and our companies are double-digit 5-year CAGR companies, so that is going to pay for us in the future. On the monthly, we're at $142.88 compared to $142.79, which we did go up about maybe 9 pennies. And I guess on the yearly we did go up about $1 or so, I would say. And then on the weekly we did go up by 2 pennies, so $32.97 compared to $32.95. On the day, we're making $4.70 compared to $4.69, and then hourly, that is 20 cents every single hour. And then hourly work wage, if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid an hourly rate of 82 cents. We're gonna eventually try to get this to minimum wage. We'll see how long that takes, guys. But anyways, this is all I have for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe with that notification. Ever reach that 20,000 subscriber mark as well. If you guys wouldn't mind, drop a big thumbs up on the video. Cost you nothing. I definitely appreciate it. And if you stuck all the way to the very end, let me know by dropping a hashtag high, because guys, we are hitting all-time highs on the portfolio. It'll be exciting what the market does next week, and I'm definitely looking forward to it, because I'm going to continue to dollar cost average no matter what it's doing, if it continues to go up higher or it pulls back or stays stagnant. But anyways, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.